What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel that is everything military simulator, tactical shooter, and historic gaming. Well, apparently we are on a World War I spree. If you saw the last video where you don't live under a rock, you know that Verdun is free. We're giving away Beyond the Wire game keys. And now, out of nowhere, Screaming Steel has announced its in-game update. This will be the last update the team is putting out. Now, Screaming Steel is a mod for Day of Infamy, and it's rather overlooked, but like other Source Engine games, it has great AI, so you can always catch a game with bots. I was getting footage today, and I think there was like 10 people on at one time, but the rest of the enemies were bots. Now, we're going to go over everything that is in the update. We got new weapons, a brand new map, a lot of fixes and changes to the art. But before we do, if you're new around here, do know that we try to give away a Steam key at the end of every week. Right now, we're giving away the awesome Visceral World War II shooter Postscriptum. And like I said earlier, Beyond the Wire. If you want to get in on that giveaway, just stay tuned later in the video and give you details on exactly how to enter. But for now, we are going to dive right into this Screaming Steel in-game update, because it is mighty juicy.
Wir brechen durch diese feindlichen Positionen. Wir werden Nebel- und Feuerunterstützung brauchen. Macht euch fertig! Los, los, los! Angriff!
So as the name suggests, in-game update, this is the last content update they'll be releasing for the mod. This does not mean support is ending completely. Potential bug fixes might be necessary, and the devs said there are still some small pieces of content they just simply could not finish for the in-game update, so we might be seeing them further down the road. Here I am playing on the new map, and I'm going to butcher the name, Balul, set during the Battle of Liz. Balul is an urban map loosely based on the fighting for the town with the same name that occurred on April 13 to 15, 1918. British defenders are tasked with defending the town from attacking Germans. You can expect fights happening in claustrophobic alleyways, interiors, and choke points. But it's also worth keeping an eye out for machine gunners and snipers covering important sightlines throughout the map. It should be noted that this map also supports pretty much every game mode: invasion, offensive, liberation, frontline, stronghold, entrenchment, and raid. In this clip, I am also running the new class, the Sentry. It's a new defensive class with weaponry suited for holding key points and having an assisting role during assaults. The class has access to bolt action rifles, one of them being the new Ross rifle if you're Canadian, body armor, and dangerous defensive shrapnel grenades, even one that blows up on impact. The class is the only one able to deploy a multi-use first aid kit for helping out wounded teammates. Press the deployable key to place a first aid kit and your use key to gather some health. A first aid kit will heal you for 50 hit points and has 5 uses. It will disappear when it's been used up by the teammates or yourself. The update also contains a large amount of new weaponry, from the famous Canadian Ross rifle to the brutal-looking Dudley push dagger. Oddities like the British Pritchard Greener bayonet for the Webley revolver, and the German M1315 Poppenberg impact grenade also make an appearance. Usable trench whistles for officers are also included, and there's even more. With the update, they've also made use of the unit system from vanilla Day of Infamy. You will be able to play as several new units on the battlefield where they took part in real-life fighting. The German Jagers with their distinct shako headwear are included, as well as the British 19th Western Division, sporting pink butterfly markings on their uniforms and headgear. There's also many more units included. Several gameplay changes have been made to the core. Several changes to the core gameplay have been made. Most importantly, the accuracy of most weapons has been improved across the board. This is most notable with the bolt-action rifles in the mod. Class balance has also been looked at, as well as the stats for several weapons. They've spent a large amount of time updating a lot of existing content in the mod too. Old weapon assets have been reworked, the character models have had a makeover, and placeholder assets from the vanilla game have been replaced. Here is a closer look at the new class, the Sentry. As you can see, the grenade he starts with is a shrapnel grenade, but for one more point you get the next grenade up, and that grenade actually blows up on impact and can be thrown even further than other grenades. And of course, he's the only character in the game that can heal himself and others. So there's a full changelog you can go over to Steam and check out. Everything has been changed, the gameplay tweaks, how they changed the weapons, performance, and everything like that if you want to. But I just want to go over the new weapons and the new historical units that are added. Now I'm going to do this in kind of lightning fashion, so just pause the video if you want to read the description on a particular weapon or unit. But for sake of keeping this video somewhat watchable, I'm going to try and go through these as fast as possible. The first weapon is the Carabiner 98 AZ for the Germans. Then we have the long-awaited Canadian Ross Mark III rifle, the Webley Pritchard, the FEG Frommer Stop for German officers and flamethrower classes, the Boxlock SXS. Be aware this double-barrel shotgun is only available in co-op modes, and the Butte Lewis, a LMG that's also only available in co-op modes, the Kugelhandgranate, the M13-15 Poppenberg grenade. This is the one you saw me using with the Sentry class. The number 8 Jam 10 grenade. We saw this coming to Beyond the Wire. The Dudley Push Dagger. And finally, for the new weapons, the Boker Trench Knife. Alright, now finally, we're going to go over every historical unit that's been added to the game and what map they can be found on. And then we're going to wrap things up with a little clip of my favorite weapon, which is the Pump Shotty with the extended magazine. It's got 8 rounds. It's definitely a room clearer. So for the Germans, they have the historical battle units, the Jaeger Battalion, the Garde Reserve Pioneer Regiment, and the Fusiliers Regiment number 73. And like I said in the parentheses, you can find what maps these regiments are found on. And now for the historical units that have been added with this update for the Allies, we have the British 4th Battalion Royal Fusiliers, the infamous British 19th Western Division, and now we got 2 World War games with Canadian factions, the Canadian 43rd Battalion Cameron Highlanders, and finally the British North Staffordshire Regiment. Now these units don't have to be unlocked like the vanilla Day of Infamy game. You simply just have to be on the corresponding map and you can choose any of these historical units.
Grenade move! Bullets!
It's an all-week World War I slobber knocker. No, for real, I'm about World War I out. I hope y'all are okay with me covering these niche titles, man. We got like a total of 7 players online. Anyway, I'm noticing a pattern. We need to play some squad or something. Hype the channel back up. But anyway, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for sticking with me. A special shout out to my channel members. My channel members also get 2 entries, double the entry for every Steam key giveaway, along with exclusive content and badges, emojis, and all that other jazz. So if you'd like a leg up in the giveaways, consider becoming a member. It's just 99 cents a month. We have 3 tiers to the Mil-Simp Minions, the Mil-SIMPER, and Mil-SIMPEST. I'm also trying to get a Patreon going. Check that out down in the description. But if you can't contribute monetarily, that's perfectly okay. Just keep liking and watching the videos. Maybe even let the ads run. It helps my ad revenue. Either way, I thank you all greatly for supporting the channel. Now, I got behind on giving away the Steam keys, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. The past like 2 or 3 giveaways, the keys have not been claimed. So people always wonder how I have so many keys. But more than half the time, the key doesn't even get claimed. So if you're not going to watch videos, then don't even bother entering the giveaway. Alright, so we're going to roll this giveaway this come weekend, because we only got like 4 or 5 people entered in right now. So if you want to enter this coming giveaway, that's going to be given away probably Saturday, Sunday, Monday sometimes. And if I'm really late and caught up at work, sometimes even later. But if you want to enter the giveaway, all you got to do is like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and join our little Discord community linked in the description. And then most importantly, drop a comment on this video, but within your comment, say whatever you want, but just leave your Discord name and number at the bottom. That's going to work as like your ticket stub for the giveaway. Alright guys, I want to wish you all super good luck. Don't forget, if you want double the entries in the giveaways, consider becoming a channel member, the Mil-Simp Minions. Come through to the Discord, catch some games with me. Hopefully I get some time. The work's been working the hell out of me, but hopefully I get some game time here soon. So come through to the Discord, let's link up. Y'all be good to each other.